welcome back to our channel. But today is only me because Ricardo doesn't really watch TV series. So today's video is about recommendations that I think that you would appreciate.
Hello.
Yeah, he's here, but he doesn't have much to say about it because he never watched any of these shows. I don't even know if you're showing up, but yeah. So I have 5 series that I think you would enjoy. Obviously, I like other stuff as well, but they're already known. So why would I recommend something that everybody knows already? So these are the series that I think you probably don't know. You might know some, but let's just start. So the first one is is from Apple TV. So I guess that is the only option, uh, or there are other ways, but you know what I mean. So this series is very nice because I think Apple is investing as well in production, like Amazon is, and because of that, you have a really good quality TV series that is about blind people. It's kind of our world, but in the future. So people lost their sight, and now they have this whole world built for blind people, which must be really appreciated by the blind people that will see this show. I mean, not see. Oh my god.
Cut that.
That I don't know. But it is a really nice TV series because you can get because they have built all of these paths and traps. It's, I don't know, whoever thought about that must have really got into contact with blind people to understand how would a world be designed for them. And besides that fact that is very interesting, it also has a history behind it. There are tribes and there are wars between them, and then there are people who are born with the gift of sight. So, like, just normal sight, not the third eye or something like that. But they're considered to be witches. So every person that has the sight is considered to be witch, and they get killed. So they have to hide these children, and it's also very interesting to find out how can they tell, because they are blind, so how can they see that someone is seeing? And yeah, it's, I don't know, it's just altogether very interesting because it's not a real dystopia. I mean, I guess it is because it's not a very good life over there, but it's like our world but in the future. So the next one is Westworld, which is from HBO, and there's going to be a new season this year, I believe. And this show is so amazing that they take 2 years to produce each season. 1 year just to think of the story, and a year to produce and edit and all of those things that take a lot of time. But it's so amazing because it's also in the future, I believe 2040 or 2050 something. And it is a world where rich people can pay to go to a virtual world. It's like video games, but you're actually in it. And the people around you, they look like people, but they're actually robots. So
Like AI, artificial intelligence. Or
yeah, but really good.
bots.
It's not like Google or Alexa. They're really
Alexa.
they look like people, and but you can kind of see until the point that they can start to look like robots, because they have these conversations every day, because there are new people every day. But there are some people who spend a lot of time in there, and they're sick of it because it starts to look like a fantasy world, and they start to feel like it's not um, a plausible world because the characters just keep saying the same things over and over again. You know, like when you're in GTA San Andreas or something like that, and they just say, "Hey, man, what you doing? Hey, and they keep saying the same things over and over again. So
NPCs.
yeah, they're NPCs, but I mean it's different because it's not an actual video game, and there are many worlds. The West world is about the Western, the cowboys and stuff like that. But there are other worlds, and you just have to see it because it's not something you can explain. It's as if someone could go into video games and do whatever the hell they want, like people do in video games. But you have much more freedom because it's like real life, but no. So you can do actually whatever you want. It's not like video games. They stop you from going further, like invisible wall or something like
Yeah.
that. So it's not like that. Nobody knows the end of Westworld. Nobody has gone so far. So just watch it. Okay, the next one is a bit of an old one, but I remember when I first started to watch it that it was so amazing, and I feel like if people haven't watched it yet, they should. So this show is Prison Break, and like the name says, is about a prison break, but it has a lot of conspiracy behind it as well, because there's this man that is sentenced to death penalty, but he's in the death row, and his brother, he knows he I mean, first he didn't think that he was actually saying the truth, but he didn't commit the crime, and it's all conspiracy behind it. So what he does, he gets into the prison, and he has these plans of how they're gonna get out of the prison in his bag. They're tattooed in his bag. It's just amazing. Every episode you think like, it's they keep you on the edge of the seat, and you can really understand how smart Michael is, which is the most important character, even though that the brother is the victim and he's the one in prison and all that. But Michael Scofield is the most important character in all the series because he's just a genius, and this keeps going on for seasons. They have to run to Panama and stuff like that. Oh my god, it's just so many things, and you really should watch it because he's so smart. And whenever he presents you this new plan, because he had a plan, but obviously it doesn't go as he thought it would, so he has to come up with new plans, and he's just really smart, and you would love to see this show, I hope. So the next one is The Man in the High Castle. The Man in the High Castle is from Amazon. And Prison Break is from Fox, but I don't know exactly where can you watch it. But this one you can watch in Amazon, and it's about it is adapted from a novel. I think it's a novel called The Man in the High Castle, and is it's like our world, but also multiple worlds. So this takes place after the World War II, but in this world, the Nazis won. So it's a lot of things, but it's about multiverse. I think that's the name, because there's our universe, and you get to see that, and characters get to experience what it is our universe, but then you also get to see what it would be like. Some people point out that, oh my god, it would be impossible, the Nazis could never win, blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. I mean, it's like the butterfly thingy where
Effect. Is it?
yeah, butterfly effect. I mean, what if just a little thing changed and they could win? They could win. I don't know.
Yeah.
So just enjoy it, because there's some people that just get into these things that they don't make any sense. The TV series is amazing, and when I first watched
It's alternate history.
yeah, it's alternate history, but there there are so many things, but I do feel like the TV series has ended this year, and I feel like it could go on. It just ended in such I don't know.
Plot hole.
No, it's just
Cliffhanger.
no. There's no cliffhanger. I mean, the history kind of ended from for those characters, but there are so many new things that you could talk about because they're trying to fight the Nazis. Because the Nazis are in occupying America, and they're dividing America with the Japanese, and they're trying to kick them out. And well, it just could go on and on and on. I mean, I think it could, but what can I do? They decided to end it. So, I mean, it must take a lot of work because it is war, and you get to see these big Nazi empire stuff. So I get why it could take a lot of work to do that. So the last one is Looking for Alaska, which is a miniseries by Netflix, and it is inspired. I mean, not really inspired. People have told me that it is almost exactly like the book, and it's about the John Green book, Looking for Alaska, obviously. And it is a kind of a sad story, but when you see it, it just makes you appreciate all of these things, and it makes you kind of nostalgic, even though I am kind of the same age they are, but I would love to experience the things that they have and have this big group and of friends and just having fun and pranking and all that. But it ends in a sad note. So if you don't like sad stories, maybe it's not the series for you, but I really enjoyed it. Even though it made me cry, obviously, but it's good to cry. So you don't have to always be watching funny stuff. And it makes you think about life and the things that are important to you. And I don't know. It's just watch it. It's a mini series, so it's 5 episodes and they are 1 hour, I think. So well, the episodes are kind of big, but it's a really big story that it's it has everything. I really loved it. I mean, it was inspired by a book, so that's why it is so well written. Because there are some people who can't write TV series, and I've seen that with Riverdale and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope to give you more recommendations because I do like to watch TV series a lot. So whenever I watch something that I like, I'll just get together this list so that I can share with you guys all the things that I've been enjoying. And we can also do movies or books, anything really. You want to show now?
Yeah. I want to say goodbye.
So I hope you guys watch. I don't know if you were in frame. Just I hope you guys watch it, and we'll see you in the next video. If you have any recommendations, please leave it in the comments down below, and see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye bye.